Hello everyone and welcome back to another Vita Carnis video. In this video, we'll be talking about the host, or something carnis. Anyway, last video we saw the harvester, and the government was not protecting people from them. And at the start of these videos, it was a warning that the government was hiding something from the public in about these monsters in this series. Anyway, we know we know our next animal or species is called the host. Or or like in last video, it said the host of influence. Anyway, let's jump into it. Remember to subscribe to Darian Quilloy. Oh, warning. This video talks about and shows imagery of graphic content like gore, flashing lights, violence, and death. Viewer discretion is advised. So, if you don't like any of these, or you're not allowed to see it, or you're whatever it's called, that you can't see flashing lights, please do not watch this video.
The host of influence. The host of influence, more commonly referred to as the host,
Like I said, it's more commonly known as the host.
has its name derived from a host who invites guests to an event.
Okay.
Not to be confused with a host, a harborer of parasites or disease.
Oh.
The host is a semi-humanoid looking organism. It has the structure of a head, torso, and arms. Other than this, it's
Well, I think he's bigger. He has spines on his back. He's a little slunched. I think that's humans now, actually. We're kind of like shrimps. Not only that, but his arms are a little too long. Why did they say the arms?
shares no other characteristics. The lower half of the host is comprised of a mass of fibrous tissue and tendrils that burrow into the ground to hold the host in place.
Oh, like a plant. That's weird.
Instead of skin, the host is covered in muscular tissue fibers, tendons, and veins.
Okay. What? Sounds horrifying. If I ever see that while I'm on a road trip, I'm out. I'm out if I ever see one of those on a road trip. I am out. I am not going to go up to that thing and be like, oh, what's this? Like, dude, really?
In some parts of the body are covered in a meaty plate, used to cover any large exposed areas, but allowing movement. The host's head has a smooth surface where the face should be, attached.
Dude, you can see the muscle lines. He's basically a Vita Carnis version of Slender Man, I guess.
To a crooked neck, which houses a slit in the front used for feeding. On the host's back is a mound of pores. Protruding from these pores are hollow, hair-like
What?
structures, extending outwards.
Oh,
These
the back
hairs are
things.
barrels that release spores produced within host's body by
Spores? What?
being fired into the air. These spores are hazardous, so keep clear of them at all costs. Luckily,
Oh.
the host is rare, only found in North America.
I'm safe. They're very rare, it seems like. But why only in North America? Like, I'm safe in my state in America, but why only North America?
Obtaining info about the host is a very risky and daunting task. This is
Oh.
because of their rarity and of how dangerous it is to be up close to one. The sores released by a host is very dangerous when inhaled.
Wait, hold on. I'm not going to pause for a little while, because we need to see what the spores do.
A host will release a cloud of spores into the air, which will be picked up by wind and carried great distances.
Okay, normal.
If an organism inhales the spores, the particles will find their way into the organism's brain and infect them. An infected organism will show no symptoms of infection right away, but a couple hours after infection the infected organism's behavior and thought process will change. The first symptoms that appear are restlessness, sluggish movement, numbness of joints, and lack of coordination. Then more serious symptoms appear over time. These include dizziness, migraines, impaired speech, and trembles. If you, or someone you know show these symptoms, contact poison control or emergency services. After a total of 6 to 7 hours after infection,
if I see anybody send 6-7 in the comments, I'm gonna be mad.
the organism will cease all activities they were previously doing and begin to walk. The direction the infected will walk is towards the host whose spores have been inhaled by.
What? Oh, jeez. It showed. Wait, that must have been the guy who took the picture, the first picture that we saw of the host. Must have been him, and he's walking towards them.
By the infected individual. If the infected makes their way to the host, they will kneel down in front of it, expose their vital organs, and the host will promptly gut and remove those organs. The host will consume them and discard the leftover scraps.
It just ate his heart. It just ate his heart. Honestly, I think the footage of that guy walking was just Darian Quilloy walking through his neighborhood, which still plays a pretty good role for this.
However, if an infected organism doesn't reach the host within a 36-hour span or is treated for their infection, the effects will wear off and return back to normal.
Oh, good. I'm just gonna lock myself. If I ever get exposed to the spores, I'm locking myself in the room where I can't get out.
If a host is unable to find prey or doesn't like its current location, it will unroot itself and move to a new location. Their scarce numbers and the hazard of being around one.
Why do they look so creepy? They look horrifying. Oh my gosh.
Makes getting info about the host very daunting. All you need to currently know is that the host is extremely dangerous and should be avoided at all costs.
Okay.
Next, the monoliths.
Monolith? Why is there a circle? Oh, another storybook page. Yes, remember to subscribe to Darian Quilloy and subscribe to me. Thank you everybody for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and even share if you want to. Thank you, and good night. Stay safe out there, night viewers.